Hello YouTube, Southern Raised Atheist here. I want to jump into a conversation here. Thanksgiving and the Revolution is going on between the Chad 11804 and Nam de Bomb, I believe. One of the things they're discussing is, should we, give land back or in the comment section, reparations, things of that nature. And I'm against this. If you go back through history and look, pretty much every country or every tribe got their land because a group banded together and took it from another. I mean, how far back do you have to go? I mean, the tribes that existed when the Pilgrims land, were those the only tribes that ever existed, or did those tribes take land and property from other tribes? I mean, and it keeps going on and on and on. I mean, how far back? I mean, you'd have to get to the first person who ever decided, I want this piece of land, and no one else wanted it, so there was no conflict. You just can't keep going back that way. And it's, right or wrong, that's how every country through history has formed itself, by taking land, groups banding together. The Native Americans didn't really have countries. They had tribes, they had councils, and some even had, relations with each other. This tribe would have a pact or treaty with this other tribe, and they had, so it's almost like a country. But I mean, we've progressed. We can't go back to the tribal system. I mean, it's just not going to happen. And we are in this situation that we are today, and that's just, countries are how it's happened. For better or for worse, they stayed in a tribal situation, and for better or for worse, every tribal type area got taken over by people who had countries. And now, something I am willing to say is, I do believe it's okay to look back in history and say what happened there was bad. It was evil. Maybe it was what was happening at the time, but so that we do not make those same things happen, not only, can we look at it and read and know that it happened, but I think it's fair for us to judge it. And with the concept, the thought has to be in the back of your head when you're making these judgments, is that this is how, this is who we came from, and we've improved ourselves. I mean, I think it's good to look back and say, denying, black people and denying women the right to vote was bad, and we have changed that now. I mean, that was changed before I was born, but, still we changed that. As a country, we realized this was wrong and it needed to be changed, even though at the time it was believed to be correct. And I have nothing against looking back, seeing what happened in history, and passing judgment on what happened, with the knowledge that we've changed. I mean, there's probably things we do today, denying gays the right to marriage. I mean, that in itself is hopefully something that, the next generation or another generation down or so, or soon, will look back at that with the exact same, disgust as we look back upon, the lynchings and stuff of that happened by the KKK. I mean, I hope that happens, and I hope other things, denying people the right to medical care. I mean, if we're going to be a first world nation, there's some things that, needs to change, and we need to get over this is mine and you can't take it, and why should I give it up kind of concept, because the generations that come will look back, and I hope that they judge us for what we did wrong. So I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in there. Enjoy the conversation. Have a happy holiday.